The Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared to fight on once again today. The Huskers will put toe to leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the USC Trojans offense will start this game off. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. You might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
He leaves it with his back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll line up for a second down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
The Trojans will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key to their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Back to pass, it's Raiola. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. The short hands, it's Mayer. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. They'll try the right side. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig, I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physical. And Nebraska is going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the physical ground game, because that's who they are.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Got his man downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle.
Going for it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll give it to Johnson. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Using the quick game. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down after the short completion. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Fedot. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide out in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. The give to the back. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nebraska. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. So a drive there of 84 yards. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires left. He's got it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First down to start the drive after the break. power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. The run from the shotgun. Open space at the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
They get him down after he makes the catch. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff to Johnson. On the move at the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. Quarterback will audible. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Unloads to the right. It's complete. And he breaks into the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Huskers. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Right back to him on the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. The give to the tailback. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He'll pitch it. Sweet cut there. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Got his man quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Banks. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Nair. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Trying to make magic with his feet. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. That's caught. It's Banks. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Cornhuskers look to do some damage in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Caught on the outside, it's Johnson. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now, 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Pressure coming. He makes a grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. And he will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. just enough time for one final play in this half. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Dances away from one. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Nebraska. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Makes a connection.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Swings it out to the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football. They play a wide receiver basically for you. But you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to...
Fires and picked off. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33. But this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Marks. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it left. He caught it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. The give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far. And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball, I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive the rest of the game.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. They're on the left hash. You'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Huskers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for a block. It's Branch. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when the plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Trojans in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown USC. Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You've got to get it back.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. And the Huskers pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Cornhuskers are flying down the field. Off play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his man. It's Nair. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 8th play of the drive coming up. Reads it, fires complete. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He'll just keep slinging it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. First down for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's caught. It's Marks. Makes the catch and knocked down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch them.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Trojans will send out the punt unit.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance, and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Fedot. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. This offense has a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Safe completion on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
After that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. So this offense has the lead, they have the ball, they have the clock on their side, and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskers! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Is good.
Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over ULM. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
And the Huskers will keep this drive going.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. Gonna take a shot. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Nebraska, 42. USC, 27.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll come out throwing on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And stampeding through the defense. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He wants a big play here late. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Throws to the wideout. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They want to just keep throwing it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
This quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Throwing right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Wants to throw on first down. Into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw for it. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for two regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Well, they've done a lot of really nice things on the road in this game so far, and that's why they have the lead. But after that incompletion now, you can sense the momentum now switching back to the home team late in this game.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now.
Oh, man, what a run. He wanted to get it in the house, but nice explosive play in the run game to get all the way down to the one, Palmer.
Great effort by him. I'd expect this offense now to try to go fast, punch this thing in using tempo.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. Let's it fly. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
34.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, just keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. One more play to pad the stats. Dialing up a second down pass play. He's going up top here late in the game. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Well, this was an offense